Would you rather know for certain that the best has already happened, or know for certain that the best is yet to come?
Know for certain that the best is yet to come.
Well, can you repeat it? Can you repeat it?
Would you rather know for certain that the best has already happened? You don't know specifically what the best thing was.
Yeah.
Or would you rather know that the best is yet to come?
Yet to come.
Yet to come.
It'd be like,
Or else I have no hope.
yeah, it's either like, hi, you lived your best life already.
Just
Tough luck.
it's kind of arbitrary.
Like material. Okay.
It's kind of I kind of left it open ended because you could say like the best day of your life, right? Yeah. Like would you rather know for certain that the best day of your life is yet to come, or that the best day of your life has already happened? But you don't know which day exactly it was or which day exactly it will be.
Well, at some point, it would switch if you were yet to come.
But you won't. Eventually. You wouldn't know when it switched.
Oh, then I would want the best is yet to come because anticipation is often more.
But that doesn't mean like
than the thing itself.
Like. But
so
that doesn't mean that like.
If I lived my entire life constantly thinking, "Oh, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come," I think I would die pretty happy.
Yeah.
And then every day I'd be like, "Oh, that was a good experience. Maybe that was my best thing, or maybe the best thing still didn't happen."
Yeah, it's like,
yet.
Would you rather have already peaked or know you're gonna peak in the future?
Yeah.
It's like.
I think
rather
we're
peak
too
in the
young
future.
to go for the.
I think.
Yeah, enough hasn't happened in my life that I'd be like.
No, and even if you were like 80,
at 13,
you could have like the best be yet to come. I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm guaranteed something that's better than my best so far.
Yeah, like wow, I've lived 80 years and I've already had a lot of good experiences.
And then I can have.
And I still have the chance of a good one. Yeah.
I'd choose it every time.
Yeah, me too. What would be the argument for knowing that the best has already happened? I feel like that would just leave me disappointed. Like, wow, everything after this is going to be so
No, because you could have a number of very, very good memories, but you don't know which one is exactly the best. But as you create new memories, it would be hard to say which one is exactly the best at that point.
The way I was thinking of it, if you were to do it that way, is let's just say your best was like you commit to college or something, because then it's like all of my future is great because of this great decision I had, sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
So is
it the best decision because it impacts your future, or is it just like one single point in time that was good?
It could be either or.
Let's
just say like the point in time. We'll just say point in time. Just
one DT.
Yeah.
But
I would say yes to come, however.
But that doesn't mean like just because the best has already happened doesn't mean that you still can't have days that are 99.999% the best.
Yeah, so like if you knew something that was like, hey, this is the best thing, then you automatically go, okay, I'll just try and replicate that, and then you can get a whole bunch of best things.
Yeah, and then you can have a number of very good days in rapid succession. Whereas if you had the best is yet to come, you could have a bunch of very, very bad days in succession, and then still but still have like one good day that's like the outlier, and you might assume that is the best.
I feel like
that
you're saying this in terms of fate, where like you have no control. I feel like in your life you have control over it.
Well, this
like,
is
to some degree.
You don't have control. You don't have any control.
To some degree.
None.
You have
No.
none.
Why?
Why do you say that?
You are a helpless pawn.
Yeah, we're all predetermined.
Garfield's
We're all
game.
robots that use stuff from previous in order to predict our future.
So I was just going to say that you're in control of your own happiness, but now you're going into an argument of whether or not we're of fate, and that's a completely different tack. I believe in fate to some degree, but I think a lot of it's self-determined.
It's self-determined in the fact that we can't figure out what the past was in order to cause what we're doing now. Like, I'm holding up my pinky finger right now.
Yeah.
I could have held up any one of my fingers, but something in my brain and something in my past said, hey, the pinky finger is the best one to lift up right now.
Yeah, you made a decision.
Yeah, I made a decision based on previous factors in my brain, and those factors...
Yeah, previous subconscious factors.
Yeah,
just and I am not... doesn't mean they didn't have an effect.
And those things, if you, like, had a list of every single thing that happened in the past... then you could predict which finger that I would be lifting up.
Oh yeah, it would be like an absolute... But it would be far too complex of an algorithm to ever actually create.
Yeah. So you agree with me in the fact that everything in the past is determining the future, and so we have no free will.
Not everything.
Like what?
So then what is it?
Like something like your pinky finger or something. That doesn't really make a difference.
It doesn't make a difference in the future.
It doesn't have to be...
But it was predicted by everything in the past.
I don't think that has to be drawn from your past. I could just look at my 5 fingers, and I could... just be like, hey, I'm gonna hold up one, or I'll hold up another one. Like, there might not, it could just be the freedom of decision.
You could have the freedom of decision, But then again, how do you make the decision? Like, it's all your brain.
I could close my eyes and just...
Yeah, you can close your eyes and do it. But that would be because something prompted you to do so. In your brain, in the physical surroundings, in your past, in your DNA.
I understand what you're saying. And I've heard this argument before, but it's just, I don't...
I mean,
you're saying we have no free will, but also didn't we create those past memories? And didn't we make decisions in the past that shaped... For example, let's say...
Yeah, all your decisions in the past were also not of your free will, but they also influence today.
I understand that. So, for example, like today, I wore knee socks because I was like, I remember once... I'm sure it was probably up at school. I just remember like, oh, you know, if I wear shorts, sometimes I get cold. So like, you know, that's my past influencing my decision to wear socks. So I understand how you're saying that's like not free will, for example. But what about the first decisions you ever made?
Those were based on your DNA and your surroundings. Yeah.
So DNA.
Basically, yeah. And the people around
Sorry,
you.
I think Andrew's keeling over. There's too much.
Yes.
Andrew, I got you. Andrew, this will bring you back.
He's dead. He's dead. My man is dead.
But yeah, I don't know. I understand what you're saying, but I think
I mean, you gotta live like it's not like that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, honestly...
it's like that.
But that's not something I ever think about. I never think...
Yeah, you never think about it.
And if anything, I think it's beneficial to have those past experiences shaping my decisions because it's making my decisions better. For example, if I didn't wear socks today, and if I didn't wear knee socks and I was cold here, I would have probably, in terms of utils, had this conversation from this experience from generated less utils because I would have been cold.
And also, you wouldn't have talked about this.
Yeah, if anything, it's maximizing...
Look at how much of a plus.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're just making funny faces for those who aren't seeing.
Oh, I'm so uncomfortable.
Oh.
They started talking about utilitarianism, and I just...
You didn't generate enough energy credits.
Well, I thought it was interesting.
You didn't give me enough schmeckles.
What about you, Chris?
I think that it's all an illusion.
We're all brains and vats.
I think that it's all
Matrix.
predetermined because the ghost man in the sky decided everything that happens.
Oh yeah, everything beforehand.
God, King Trump will steer us down the path that is best.
Yes, he will.
There's no point in making decisions because he knows what's best.
He will take his place upon the golden throne and lead us to galactic dominance.
I would like to point out that I'm not even going to bother trying to argue against the statement that
No.
is so...
You can't beat him, so you gotta... If you can't beat him, join him.
How do you argue that the God King is wrong?
Emperor,
argue
God,
exactly.
Emperor.
Can't argue
Emperor,
against
God
it.
King.
That's one of the biggest problems I encounter, is that you can't argue against idiocy. If people can't see your point, there's no point in trying to argue with them.
Maybe your point
Are
is
you
stupid.
listening to our Emperor God King point?
No, I'm not.
So you're the idiot.
What if your point is stupid? Yeah.
Like the saying goes, if you can't beat him, join him.
Fine,
You're not gonna
illogical.
beat him, so you gotta join him.
Yeah, what if
That's
you're the dummy?
Or I
So
can
you gotta
ignore it.
recognize our God
I don't
Emperor
think I
King.
am, but
Because you can't beat him.
it's all a matter
might be.
Everything's all a matter of perspective. That's why we have so much disagreement now. But
That's kind of a lie.
what do you mean?
2 + 2 is 4, no matter how you look at it.
Depends what system you're working in.
Do you know any
Well,
person
I mean,
that
like,
would
if you're in
not
base
say
3,
2 + 2 +
Yeah.
2
4?
+ 2 is still 4. It just looks different.
Andrew, I'm thirsty, piss in my mouth.
Okay.
Chris, I'm thirsty,
Yo.
piss in my mouth.
Yo, 9 + 10 is 21,
Wait.
but 21 has to be in base 9.
21!
Do you know?
21! 21 plus 10! 21!
You stupid!
It's like the conversation takes on a higher intelligence level, and then you guys just need to bring it down so the average IQ is still the same.
Kevin, I'm thirsty,
I try
piss in
my
my
best.
mouth.
Thanks.
Dana, I'm thirsty, have Chris piss in my mouth.
You don't have to ask me 3 times.
Gamer Girl P makes the world go round.
Hell yeah, brother! Bottle that shit up and send it me in the mail. I'll shut that shit like it's fucking. I don't know.
Flint, Michigan has Gamer Girl P in the water.
Oh
Up top.
baby, that's the opposite of a problem.
Yo, what do you guys think is in that e-girl juice?
Something that really just gets
I
me
don't know
going.
what
I'll
this
tell you
is.
what.
Doritos!
Nintendo, baby!
G Fuel. Product code team for 10% off your next purchase of G Fuel.
Whatever the fuck they put on those fucking chili Fritos, dude, that shit's tight.
Oh,
Chili Fritos exist?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they do.
good.
They're
Huh.
they're
Well,
not
you
the
know.
greatest, but
They're good.
They're decent enough.
Gamer Girl P is 50% Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Oh, you better believe it, brother.
Up top.
Yo.
I want some Gamer Girl P.
Cassie genetically engineered rats to have 100% Mountain Dew Black Label in their pee.
Nice.
It's delicious.
I did not do that.
Well
Yes, you
done.
did.
And
She
then
did
you can
that.
breed them and get an infinite amount.
Infinite
Mountain
power.
Dew.
She's trying to single-handedly
Infinite
crash the Mountain
gamer
Dew
moment
market.
when you
There
breed
is
mice.
no gene that
Bruh.
affects
Bruh.
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 Bruh,
Bruh.
sound effect number 2.
Bruh.
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 Gamer Girl Gene. Gamer Girl Gene.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Bottom test within a society with
Thanos car.
a Thanos car.
We did it.